What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Lito Effects. This first time I'm doing an actual video recording for the Telegram chat, so I'm gonna try to be implementing these inside of the chat. That way you guys can pretty much understand the full markup in depth without pretty much reading the screenshots, because I know sometimes that may or may not confuse people. So here I have Nas100 pulled up. On this monthly time frame, you can clearly see here we're sitting at this level of support. So this is a very critical area where we're at currently in the market. But you can see here we ended December with a very bearish candle here that previously engulfed this candle. So potentially looking for some bearish pressure on the higher time frames if we could break beneath these lows here. But this on a monthly time frame, so we still have to break down the smaller time frame just to get a more detailed look. So here on the weekly time frame, you can kind of see we got this rejection here with this candle right here. So I'm kind of anticipating maybe we could push up a little bit further and then get our fall, but we still have to wait and get a little bit more details. And currently I have my chart on high just so the higher time frames won't confuse you, but I'll show the smaller time frames once we get down to those time frames. So here on this daily, we can see that we had this previous bullish engulfed this previous bullish candle right here. So we can see we ended Friday with some rejections right here as well. So now I'm going to show my chart, and I can see here that we also had this previous level of support right here that was being maintained. So we have our respect once again, and we failed to break new lows at this area. So I'm kind of anticipating, like I said, we could push up potentially from here, but we just need to wait and see. So on our 4-hour time frame, you can see we had this downtrend structure here. And if I just draw out the structure, just the highs and the lows, we can see here on this 4-hour structure that we're still maintaining lower lows and lower high points. So this right here, this previous lower high point, is an area of interest that I'm pretty much looking at for the week. So we're still, like I said, we're still in this overall downtrend structure, and on the monthly time frame, we know that we ended the month with a strong bearish candle. So I'm kind of anticipating to see what price is going to do. But on our smaller time frame, such as our 1 hour, we can see even if I was to break this structure down right here, we can see this little leg here, impulse correction continuation. And if I just make this red, we can see we broke this previous lower high point right here, got a brand new impulse. So that gave us a new point A to point B for our fib. So let me put this like that so you guys can see it a little clearer. We broke this level of resistance here with the impulse, and then we got our correction, and then we started to get our continuation phase last week to end the week on Friday. So with that being said, overall, I am looking for potential buys up to this -27 TP based off of this initial impulse, but we understand that this is a minor structure move. So we need to be very careful because we are going technically against the trend. So with that being said, I'm only looking for buys once we could pretty much break this level of resistance right here, break and retest, and then we could carry that up to that -27, which is in alignment with this overall 1 hour structure previous lower high point that we talked about earlier in the video. So as we know that the market, we don't try to predict the market too much, we always react to it. So hypothetically, if this decides to break beneath this trend line and retest it, then we know we'll be looking for those overall sales that we were talking about on a higher time frame. So we pretty much have to play it by the ear. So I'm only taking buys if we could break above this level of resistance here, and I'm only taking sales if we can break and retest this purple trend line going into next week. So I hope this video was helpful. Let me know in the comment section if you guys like a lot of these videos, and then I'll, depending on the feedback, I'll begin to drop these more. So happy New Year's to everybody, and I'll see you guys in the chat.